Man, oh man, oh man! Damn! That was one hell of a goddamn motherfucking episode, man. But I just have one question for you, man. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready? Let's get ready to suck it! Alright, so anyway, let's start off with episode 3 stats. And let's talk about real quick. This is going to be a short video, because I don't got shit to say about this, right? Because, you know, you were like pretty much verbatim what I did, word for word and dialogue for dialogue, except a few things, and I'll talk about them in a few minutes here. It's gonna be a short video because I have no script. I'm not even talking to myself. I don't give a fuck right now. Okay, I talk about your mother, your grandfather, your grandmother. I don't give a fuck right now who I talk about. But you know, you know what I'm saying, man. So you know, and I'm also been drinking, so it's all good. It's all good right now. All right. So anyway, when it comes to your brother's request, when it comes to David's request of, yo, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Keep a hush-hush. I'll deal with it myself. You know, don't say nothing. I'll handle it myself. Alright? That's what I'll fucking do, Javi. Alright? Don't say nothing to him. Alright? I'll handle it. Myself, you, and 65.7% of players demanded justice for Mariana's murder, whereas 34.3% kept quiet about it. And you know you were gonna demand justice for it because it was a fucking travesty that they fucking they were gonna stand there and let Max lie and let him talk about all the shit that he did wrong to you, but make you out to be the bad guy? Fuck that. You gotta come back with your own retort. And that's exactly what happened. You demanded justice for Mariana's murder. And what happened was, you didn't take a lying down. And you were completely headstrong in the fact that, no, this is not right. I'm not going to keep quiet about it. They killed my niece. And for 4 years, bro, you got to remember, they were traveling for 4 years. That's a long time to get acquainted with somebody. Alright? So, you and I, we followed the herd. We said, no, we're going to demand justice. And we did. Straight up. So, let's move on. Because fuck David. Once again, you, myself, and 84.9% of players injected AJ with the medicine. And this choice does have a ripple effect. But it's for a completely different reason. Because as I'm sure you've noticed right now, they are they're doing flashbacks, right? But you're playing as Clementine in the flashbacks. They matter, bro. They matter. At the end, I'll tell you which ones really do matter and what influences what. But all I can say is that this one right here, yeah, is a major impact. And so is the choice following this one, which it doesn't chart and it doesn't talk about. But whereas you spat in David's face, I decided to say goodbye to AJ. I don't know what your fucking deal is. I don't know what your problem is, but it's like you're trying to be funny at AJ's expense, and it's not funny, okay? It's really not funny at all. I'm being dead serious. It's not funny. It's like, what do you think? It's like, well, whatever. You're 21. I'm 20. I'm 26. So maybe it's just like a generation thing, but it's like you're being very rude to AJ, and it's like I'm really getting tired of it. Like, I'm not kidding. Because, well, but it's like you always gotta stick up your ass about someone in the Walking Dead series. But I like David, and I liked AJ, which who knows where he's gone, or who knows if he's, you know, around or whatever. But I like them. But that's all hearsay. It's your channel. You do whatever you want. I do my version. I react how I want to react, but I think your reactions are kind of, well, I wouldn't say stupid, but they're not nice. But then again, you yourself are not nice, and neither am I. But I guess certain things trigger us at certain points. But whatever. Moving on. How did Badger die? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The majority destroyed his fucking skull. Second was letting him turn, and then the other two were different. Not a whole lot. We all went out. We all decided to actively kill him. There's really not a lot to talk about. You know, I'm just gonna go through this, bro. I really don't feel like giving in to like a whole entire perspective or whatever. But it's, bro, it's same thing. It was the same thing. So that was that. Max's fate. We were in the minority. We either killed Max ourselves or we watched David do it. That would have happened if you didn't say anything. And the other percent, I really don't know what to say anymore about these people. I really don't. Yeah, move on. Who did you side with in the end? We followed the majority. We stuck with the plan. Because where else are we going to go? There's a herd out there. They're waiting to kill us. So it's stupid. But this is also where relationships change. You see, if you had decided to leave Richmond with Kate, Kate would have been, you know, a lot more liking towards you, and Gabe would have been a lot more pissed off at you. But since you went with what I did, it was opposite. But honestly, bro, at this point, I cannot fucking stand Kate. She's trying to take a child away from his father. Like, bro, I don't know if your dad's in the picture or not, but mine is. And I couldn't imagine having a childhood without my dad. I really couldn't. And this bitch is trying to keep... He's 14. So he's still a minor, pretty much. Away from his biological father, where the kid wants to stay with him. So I'm thinking to myself, bitch, you are just a jaded, vindictive, complacent bitch who married for... I don't even know why you married him in the first place, bitch. It's like you honestly didn't love him at all. Or you did, or you fell out of love with him. It's like, why... I don't know. Women like her, bro, just rub me the wrong way. She kind of reminds me of one of my ex-girlfriends. Maybe that's why. I don't know why. It's just like... I don't know. Anyway, not a lot to say about this episode. It's just like... It really isn't a lot to talk about. And I know normally I stall by doing stuff and whatever, but it's like at this point you don't care about about my grandiose shit or whatever. So you care about the stats with themselves. So pretty much we were the same in this episode, except for Clementine's flashback, which will have a ripple effect. You spat in David's face. I said goodbye to AJ. So right now, your Clementine and my Clementine, our perspectives are a bit different. Not all the way different, but they're a bit more. I would say you're a lot more. I think you kind of superseded me in the hardcore department, because I kind of showed a bit of humanity saying goodbye to AJ, and you embraced the bitch, so to speak. But we'll see how that goes later on. This episode is kind of like it's the midway point. It's the midway point, so it's like, not much happened. So I'm gonna probably end it right here. It's like I said. I mean, you want to look at it here. .7% of players, 84.9% of players, 66.7% of players, 43.5% of players, and 53.3% of players. So 4 majorities, 1 minority. It came down to max. Otherwise, other than that, everything that you did and I did was the same. So that's pretty much about episode 3. Not a whole lot to say. Sorry, man. Boring video, I know, but I have a little more to talk about later on. But anyway, I will talk to you later. Peace.